Second crime, dungeon maps, net hacks, fate untold. We ain't just players, we shape the world. Mystic scrolls or a hacker's key. One good roll and we break reality. Roll the dice, take the leap. Face the fire and slay the beast. Magic surge in brains ignite. Legends live when we roll it right. Stealing spells in a kingdom vast. Pathfinder's call, make history last. Battle gods change fate, seize the throne. From mythic quests to lands unknown. Echoes of ancients, runes in the stone. A hero's fate is never their own. Rise from the ashes, power untamed. Walk with the legends, carve out your name. Take the quest, don't look back. Fate is calling like the path. From the whispers of the past to the throne we'll seize at last. Jacking to the grid, let's run the heist. Neon veins, chrome bones, gamble with life. Corpos lurk, got crits to stack. One false move and there's no going back. Gutter kings, black ice systems crash. Cybernetic gods in the data flash. Bullets rain in the city of dreams, but we're ghosts in the code unseen machines. Break the lock, break the chain. In the dark where rebels reign. Street samurai, deckers ride. One last job, then we're out alive. Shadows creep where the answers hide. Forgotten truths in the cracks of time. Monsters lurking behind the scenes. No coffee breaks, no waking dreams. Veil is thin, we slip between mortal myths and things unseen. Dice keep rolling, the story extends. But in the dark, does the game ever end? One shot, one night, lights go dim. Roll high on bubbles, sleep or swim. In every world, in every fight, legends rise when the dice roll right. From the old scrolls to the neon skies, magic sparks and the data flies. We write the lore, we forge the steel. A new adventure, a fate that's real. Roll the dice, take the flight. Steal a circuit, wrong or right. Every table, every screen. We're the legends, we're the dream.
Hello and welcome everybody. Sorry for being a bit late. We've had some technical difficulties here at Guildhall Gaming. Today we are continuing the Pathfinder campaign. I had a small stroke. The Pathfinder campaign. And hopefully the party will be able to finish up the score pretty quickly. Today I am joined with Kurtosh.
Hello everyone, I'm Katash Miguel, playing Jingles, the torrential knowledge, mystery lore, oracle, cobalt, tunnel flood, greedy, give me all your shinies! Over to Sid.
Jingles, you okay? It sounded like you ran out of air.
I just get really excited when I think about shinies, okay? It's been a while.
Okay.
You know, my inventory hasn't grown in a minute. I'm getting a little stressed out here, guys.
Jingles, breathe.
Jingles.
Jingles, here, Jingles.
I'm gonna give Jingles 60 gold.
Oh, calm down, Jingles.
I grab the gold and start running across the room.
Alright, your turn, Eric.
All
While
right.
He has the mental
While
breakdown.
Jingles does the greedy kobold thing, I'm Aaron Sigil playing
Everyone's favorite, Sid!
and our depressed boy Antris. I'm really getting tired of this. I really am. And I'm gonna hand things over to Darkheart.
Hello everyone, this is Darkheart playing Valadar and Shagara. Our Magus and Barbarian, respectfully. And as always, I am here to steal your secrets. And Shagara is here to bust people up.
When are you
Yeah,
gonna
do something.
when are you gonna stop saying steal our secrets? Hasn't that gotten you into enough trouble in this campaign, motherfucker?
Nope.
Yeah, more secrets to be
Right,
gained.
right,
Jingles,
right. That's not,
start trailing Valadar everywhere.
Let's see him find me when I disappear.
I'm gonna put some of that blood jello on his pocket and just follow the sun.
oh, God.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, so last time the party initially decided to
Better bring
go
my
back to
demon
town
back.
to get some supplies and initially handle some small things, initially getting some explosives to go deal with the void glutton they were struggling with. Leaving Kang
Can't
and
get
checking up
rid of
on
war
things. Also,
crime.
it's not the worst war crime this universe has seen. You know, I'll
has
talk about that
people.
later.
Yeah.
It's out of character. Good luck. But after initially gaining supplies and initially getting a possible new ally to their cause, Antris actually performed some work to get some support and initially scope out / keep watch over the upper floors of the dungeon. Afterwards, they went in, blew up the Void Glutton, and accidentally found another trap that made Antris regret a choice he made early on. For like 5 seconds, and then basically gravity dice luck kicked in. And before the party won a fight. And Sid charging into the next room triggered another one. And we were picking up right there as the old phrase goes, roll for initiative.
Eh.
Yay! Sid gets to start in combat!
Yes. Alright, let me
Sid
see.
rolled high as fuck.
By the way, for art reminders, for people who want to tell me when everybody's actually, I'll keep track when everybody's done rolling their initiatives.
Let me move so you can click your token.
Here. Okay, Shagara wouldn't have gotten any closer when this happened. Okay, there's the two people who walked into the room was me and Sid.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you rolled a 27. That's not fair.
So if you remember, Sid and Jingles came in here. Jingles scampered off in the other direction. Sid literally went straight for the fight. Valadar came up behind the two of them because he wasn't letting the two of them start shit by themselves.
Yeah. By the way, remind everybody of what the thing they're fighting looks like.
Yeah, chains.
Oh.
Got it.
Sid not worried about that kind of bullshit.
Yeah, well, let's go first.
No.
Roll and see what I'm at.
Oh, right. Everybody? Yep. There
That's
is
everyone.
Yep.
Oh, unfortunately, Kang will not be here with us today, due to family matters.
Yes. Everybody wish him a good day, though. Okay. How far away is he from Sid? Nice, nice. That's not the right thing. Zing. So, first thing he's gonna do. Oh, wait a minute! This isn't single target! Hey, I need everybody to roll me a will save. Well, everybody, I need specifically Sid, Valadar, and Jingles to roll me a will save.
23.
25.
Roasted.
Sid.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm a hero point that.
Alright.
That's
Nice.
really early to be using that.
Right?
I ain't stressing it.
Well, shite.
Eh.
Hey, you all succeeded, which, yeah.
Is not what you wanted.
Well, we used up Sid's
had it-
hero point.
Yeah, it has an interesting effect if it would have worked. Oh well.
Yeah, the problem
Well,
is he wanted to lock Sid down before Sid could do what Sid's about to do.
Actually, no, this has a different effect than that. That
Oh.
would have made it so much funnier. But as he initially notices you all resist the effects of his, as he was glaring at you all with a strange magical effect coming over you, but you're able to strengthen your wills. Sid, instead of, what's your AC, Sid?
High as fuck.
I need the actual number.
24.
Oh my god, I just critted on Sid.
God damn. This is gonna be a thing.
I'm sorry, this is the first. This is the first. I'm okay.
Huh?
Oh, and there's a thing here. So, Sid, you take 36 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Oh, it gets worse. And on your turn, you will be taking 5 persistent damage. And you're grappled. Grappled as the chains dig into your flesh and hold you in place as he smiles. A new plaything for my will. As the chains that you notice aren't made of metal begin to dig deeper into you. You you know what? He's gonna make this far worse for you, Sid. I need an athletic. I need to do something. Where's his thing?
An athletics check.
No, I needed to make an athletics check.
Oh.
Check. Yeah. Hey, Sid. I'm rolling hot tonight. Because I know it's not a crit, but Sid, you find yourself falling to the floor as the chains wrap around you, as you have been tripped.
Fear the day the dice get on gravity's side.
I'm not even mad.
I'm actually enjoying this. Please keep this energy up because this is fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh
This
shit.
is a first. This is a first
Right.
for me. As it's your turn, and you just heard Sid, and you probably just heard Sid scream again.
Hey, got a question for you, mister. I'm gonna grapple Sid.
Yes.
Where's my Titan wrestler?
Titan Wrestler affects how you grapple a target.
Yeah, where is it on my sheet?
I thought I put it on there. God damn it. Did I put it? I put it in the wrong place. That's what happened. Hold on.
Oh.
I see what I did. I put it in the wrong place. Hold on. Fixing it now.
I'm about to say, because you just grappled me, which means I'm grappled to you too. That is very important at this current moment for Sid. But let me deal with Antris real quick, since you just made that foolish fucking decision.
Is that how grapple works?
No, it isn't.
Titan
We're not
wrestler gives me the advantage I need to fucking make it work that way.
He can reverse the grapple, is what he's saying on his turn. Which you can do. You can reverse grapple.
Yeah. Like, I have... He grappled the one who has Titan Wrestler already, not the one without it. Alright, so Antris is just like Shigara and coming up behind all this shit and don't know what the fuck's going on in there, to be fair about it. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, you can easily make it to him.
Oh, yeah.
Especially since you're using Gregory's movement speed.
Wompity womp.
Oh my god, I was...
Oh wow. That would be a good time for this enemy to have lightning bolt.
Yeah,
He's not a caster, luckily enough. As funny as that would be.
Not so much. I'm gonna go ahead and use my potion of quickness.
Alright. Yeah, because I gave you that back because... Alright. And I'm guessing Smack is coming?
No. You wish you were coming.
Yeah, so you have an extra action for a minute.
Oh, I am wrong. Guess who also has Titan Wrestler?
Yeah, both of your characters have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna try to grapple him?
I got decisions here. I really want to. I really fucking do, for the audacity of doing that to Sid. But I'm gonna let Sid handle the punishment for that one. And yeah, that is gonna be 2 bonky bonks.
Alright, swing away.
Bonky bonk bonk bonky bonk bonky bonk bonk bonky bonk.
Which do I want to use, though, is my question. That is the one thing I forgot to do while we were in town last time. So, oh well. Does a 34 hit?
That's a hit. That is a hit. And a crit.
Yeah. That'll be a smite drop, too. You did put my smite on here, right?
Didn't you change that? Hold on.
You told me I couldn't. I'm about to say, you told me I couldn't have Sunblade, so I took smite.
No, you didn't. You took Shield Warden.
Oh, that's right. I did take Shield Warden. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you took Shield Warden so you can basically give everybody protection.
Yep. Alright, that's fine. Bonky Bonk number 2. There's a 20.
That one missing. That one, surprisingly enough, does miss. Miss as he looks at you, and for some reason, his smile gets bigger looking at you, Antris. So much exquisite pain. One being. How interesting. I do have one more action because of your potion. Because you move Strength Potion, attack. Oh, no, wait, no, that's wrong.
I'm about to say, that is it for my.
That's me doing. That's me doing action economy. Wrong. Shigara,
I appreciate you trying to give me 5 actions, but I only get 4.
Alright, Shigara raids on initiative. I got 40 movement to use.
You're gonna have to come up on the other side.
20,
10, 15, 20.
40. Yeah, you can get there easily.
All the way next door?
Yeah.
That's sweet. Shigar just barrels through the door, wondering what the fuck is happening.
Oh, you see Sid impaled on a bunch of. That's it. Oh right, I wasn't catching. Oh no, yeah. Hold on, I might be wrong.
I heard. I know what Dark was looking at, which is why we were both going, huh?
Yeah, I forgot about the cages. There's 3 cages in this room. Actually, it's pillars. Yeah.
When the players remember more.
50. Yeah, you're gonna. And you can't share. You can do that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, hold on.
You can still get there. There's a lot of bit of movement left.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, you're just stepping on Valadar as you usually do.
Yeah, barrels through Valadar because Valadar isn't quick enough and just charges forward. And Shigara will take a swing.
Alright. That's the wrong thing. Why am I opening that? That's the wrong thing.
Alright.
That's a hit.
Alright.
That's a hit. And what damage types is that? You're finishing D+4. Not a crit, so that's 19 damage. I remember because Valadar's sword is the one that has all the fucking damage type runes on it at the moment.
Yes, it does. Hold on, let me see something. I got the 2d12. 4, that's 19. Was there anything else going on? Hold on. Check something real quick. Da-da-da-da. Okay. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything in my... Let's see. Okay, yeah. So, 19 damage. Okay, I got move, strike. What do I have?
Then we do it again.
Yeah, we do it again. I'ma do it again.
Schmack.
That is using the second hit, but
Wait, hold on. Ignore that. That was not correct. I did not hit 2.
that is a miss.
Yeah.
Miss. Sid, you are currently grappled, tripped, meaning you are on the ground. God, it just got stabbed by this man. This thing. Like, surprisingly enough, it does not state this creature's gender.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off my ass. And then I'm gonna reverse that grapple.
Alright, roll me an athletics check. I think he succeeds. Please, let me check. Yeah, he's not they had a Dexy character, so you do succeed on reversing the grapple. By the way, this is the point you realize these chains aren't made of metal. They're made of hard bone.
Oh, shit.
Beautiful. Sid would like to flash forge metal onto the bones.
Roll me the burn damage, because again, this is not what this ability was meant for, but... By the way, Trip does make you do something as you lose it. Of course you take 1 damage. The chains are coated in metal, but here's the thing. You're out of actions. Standing is an action.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Paladar.
Valadar, electrocute the chains.
Let's see. Oh god.
Do your duty for Sid and party.
Oh, by the way, oh wait, hold on. I almost forgot. Hey, Sid, the chains are still in you. Being you didn't. Again, I think this guy's meant to burn your action economy because I completely forgot this. Sid, you take 5 more bleed damage as the chains are still dug into your flesh. You didn't use an action to remove them.
That's fine.
By the way, I am rolling really good on damage, and it's kind of funny being how this campaign's been going.
Yeah, taking a stride, dude. Taking a stride.
It's been so long.
Alright, yeah, Oh, I can't. I can't spell strike. There's no room.
Yep. You can just cast a spell normally.
Yeah. Val is going to move here.
Okay.
And I am going to cast... Oh, the thing within me that wants to cast lightning bolts.
Just kidding.
You know what? What the hell? Valor just arcs his hand, and it's just more intense lighting than you've seen, and just casts. And he just points. Let's see. Lightning bolt.
Beautiful! Someone finally listened to Sid! Sid uses Sid's aura to enhance the lightning!
Hold on, I'm reading the spell real quick. Sick. Oh, yeah, it's just one target. Sorry, I'm thinking chain lightning. That's what I'm thinking of. Hold on. He does have to roll a reflex save.
Let him roll. That's at a disadvantage since I'm grappled to his bitch ass.
You are right. He does get disadvantage. Problem is, I'm rolling hot tonight. Woo! And the other thing is, and you'll all notice it, this is a save or suck.
Yeah, true.
I can't believe this is gonna be the fucking thing. It's gonna be and then Jingles comes in, and I remember. Oh wait a minute.
What?
Did it hit or not?
It missed.
Ah.
He succeeds even with the penalties.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm rolling hot, and then here comes Jingles. Jingles, the holy magic user.
Right. So, I use my first action for movement, and now, question: can I hop on top of the cage?
You can, but that will eat an action.
Yeah, well, I need to move anyway.
Oh, okay. So your movement is to get on top of the cage. Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah. I'm small. This thing is in a corner. My tall friends are around it. I need to see it a little bit.
I get you. Yeah, you see the pale blue skin.
I got him. Yeah. Wait. Sid.
You're already going to use it. All right.
Yes,
Huh?
Jingles!
No, I'm looking at Sid. Does this look like this is bleeding persistent damage, right? Oh, fuck my life. Okay, never mind. That's okay. I was gonna do something that doesn't work. Oh shit. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'll use a second one. I am gonna pop them with a. Oh shit! Wait, where is it? What? Did I not? Did I not keep that spell? Hold on. Just double checking. Yeah, shouldn't I have spiritual armament? I don't see it in here.
You should. I put it on there.
Right?
You're. I remember putting it on there.
Oh, these sheep.
Hold on. Apparently, this is Gravity's fuck up day.
No, you're
Don't
good.
worry. You did that in exchange for rolling hot dice.
Yeah, you should have it. I thought I put it in there, but there you go.
Okay. Oh,
I know
no,
you
you're
did
good.
want it.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna pop out a spiritual armament. It's going to look.
You do have a mace.
I do
The
have a
weapon you
mace.
have.
Right, but I kind of want to be petty. It has Sid wrapped up in chains, and I'm like, you dare? Can I make the spiritual armament look like chains he's using, but prettier
Sure,
and
I'll love it.
shinier?
I love it.
This is what they're supposed to look like, and I smack him with it, make him like wrap around him.
Put the spell.
There we go. Fuck my life.
We're going to
Yep.
have a conversation about this later.
Well,
Don't worry about your own problems.
luckily, that's not a complete waste, as you now have a spiritual weapon on the field, basically. Spiritual armament.
Yeah.
I mean, what's left and right.
Yeah. Right.
I have been
Uh,
insulted and reduced
yeah.
to being a weapon.
What?
What?
But yeah, I'm gonna have the spiritual weapon like over here in this space on top of the other
There goes it.
page.
You can see that. Give me a second. I will drop a. I think I have a chain token. I don't know why I would have. How do I not have a chains token?
We can put like a holy weapon or something. Shiny weapon.
Hold on. Apparently, I don't have one, but I will make one. But yeah.
No,
So
it's okay, Gravity. Don't worry. This is a random appearance.
Yeah, I know.
I gave it to it. So
So,
you're good.
it's his turn, but it's. I'm just gonna say his name. Valgus' turn. As I'm gonna need to make everyone make that will save again. I will get this to happen.
Everybody
As you are all.
has advantage.
Why?
Because Antris's aura.
Right, you. And this is.
Eh, 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 eh.
I just want this to go off once. And it's not going to, because, yeah, Atros gives a +2 bonus to his saves against fear effects, so.
Damn. The willpower in this group.
Yeah.
Sid
Hi.
said, "Go fuck yourself."
Does he have anything to help him get out of this corner? Of course he doesn't. Oh, wait, that triggers. Right. As I have a very sad thing to say, as you all notice his wounds slightly begin to close up. Only slightly, as, Atris. He's gonna pull the chains out of Sid. Actually, no, he has more chains. What am I saying? The man is made of chains.
Yeah.
Chains. As, oops, I double clicked. Die. Oh, I know that's not a crit, but I know it's a hit. as he rolled a 30 on an Antris.
A 30 on an Antris.
Yeah.
Misses by 14.
Retributive strike.
Yeah. All right, roll your attack, but you're still taking the 15 piercing dash. Oh,
Oh shit.
that hits. It's not a crit, but it hits.
Feels like a crit with that damage roll, god dang.
Who
Yeah, it's a
said you
damn
could
good
hit me?
The goddess herself. As she's gonna go for chain attack number 2.
And with.
No, he rolled. How high do you? Is your AC higher than 28, or is 28?
It is 28.
So yeah,
Hey, is using the chains to manipulate action?
It is an attack action.
The chains?
Yeah, they aren't a thrown weapon. He's literally they're technically part of his body. No, this isn't a chain devil. It's a chain amalgam or something. It's some weird creature called a Velen.
Yeah, I was just asking if the using the chain.
Yeah, I know. You. I think all of you except for Atris have attack of opportunity at this point.
Hey!
I know what you're
Reactive
saying.
strike.
Reactive,
Right?
reactive strike. Case Wizard is listening.
They're always listening.
But yeah, Atris, this man just stabbed you. Also, hold up. As
Yeah,
it just needs the attack to hit to trigger it, as you take 4 bleed damage.
Oof.
Antris does?
Yeah. Does Rebutive Strike cancel out the attack?
Huh?
Does Rebutive Strikes, does your hold on. I have to look at your feet now.
I gain resistance to all damage.
Okay, how much resistance? Because that just means the damage gets lowered.
Right now, it's an 8.
Yeah. Okay, so 15 minus 8 is 7. So you still take 7 damage, and the bleed still happens because it happens on your turn. So you take 4 damage for persistent bleed damage. To note, it only takes an action to stop bleeding.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that once this is done. Jingles will take care of you.
I wasn't stressed to begin with, you know why?
Why?
Because you're gonna bonk.
Nah. I'm not gonna bonk, you stupid undead fuck.
I am not undead.
Yeah, I didn't catch the vibe.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm from the abyss. Do I really look like an undead to you?
That's actually kind of it's an interest.
Kind of racist.
Oh, shit. Shit, no, I just noticed I've been misgendering this character.
Oh!
Did you want to talk about me, motherfucker?
I'm
Two
sorry.
things can be true at once.
Fuck both of
True.
you.
But yeah, no, I'm only getting that wrong because the art it shows on the sheet is of a male character, but on the sheet it says female. I'm guessing that's more me just fucking up the monster because of how appearances look. Eh. Oh,
Is that a crit fail?
that's a crit fail. Is a hey, that's just you accidentally swing too hard and throw your hammer. Hammer missing her.
That's okay. I have 4 actions, so I'll burn 1 to pick it back up.
Okay. Yeah, because you've used 2 so far. 3 now, so you have 1 more.
No, that's just 2. I haven't used an action to stop the bleeding.
You swung twice though.
No, that first swing was my retributive strike for you having the audacity.
Right. I'm right. My mistake. Continue.
Yep. I'm keeping track of my own bullshit here too. I got you, bro. That'd be real jacked up. Fuck it though. Yeah, I'm Andrews is just gonna glower at this thing. You realize you're not making it out of this. Not while I'm here.
That is a success.
Beautiful, beautiful. That is half a dozen penalties applied.
Yeah, they are demoralized, which means they are frightened.
They are coerced, which means they can only target Antris.
Mm-hmm. So,
all right. That is 3. I have 1 left. I
want to stop your bleed or try a bomb?
No, I am going to 1 action lay on hand Sid.
Okay.
Sid gains 18 and +2 to his AC.
Right.
Bring Sid to 37.
And he gets a +2 to AC. But it's Shigara's turn.
Time for Shigara. Alright, I just have to check a thing. Hey, Gravity, does my Breath of the Dragon,
It will not hit your allies. With the way this is positioned, it can't hit Antris, Sid, or Jingles.
Alright, what about multiple attack penalty? Because it doesn't say it.
It doesn't affect them.
Perfect. You see Shigara pull back, and all the cracks that show up when she's raging just start to flare. She opens her mouth and just a plume of purple fire comes out.
Right.
Let's see, it's a
Hey, what kind of damage is that?
Fire.
Cool.
So it's getting the amplification. So it's getting 1 extra damage die. So at 3rd level and every 2 levels after, so it would be it'd be 40. It'd be actually 3d6, 3d4. 4 gets an X. That is 64 damage. Fire damage.
You're welcome.
But he has to.
Damn! What the hell?
Apparently,
this plume just turns into damn near a beam as Shigara just goes Shin Godzilla. Just burn!
You hear Sid?
That's right! Burn!
Alright, this is a reflex save, which isn't his best. What is Shigara's DC? Let's see, it's your class DC.
23.
That is a success. That is a failure. I was about to say success, but I'm realizing like, no, wait, that'd be a success for you, a failure for me. Yes, she takes a. Well, no, she doesn't have resistance to this. Okay. Okay, she takes the full 22 damage.
And then, after that, just seeing...
You have a action left, so...
Yeah. After seeing that, Shigara pulls her axe back for another strike.
Alright, roll it. That is a hit and a kill as Shigara, you decapitate Valgus. And all of you are instantly barraged with the smell of sulfur. As her body starts to crumble and decay into ash. This was a fiend you guys just killed.
Yeah, cigar. This charred corpse cigar just splits it down the middle.
BB, come clean the air.
Yeah, there was another reason Baz kind of wasn't going to help with that fight. Because technically, that was a higher ranking creature compared to him.
Sid would like to
But,
keep
yeah.
the bones that attempted to hurt him.
Now, is something happened with the ash first, or
There's just a pile of ash.
okay? Jiggles is gonna immediately grab Sid and Antris and just start just pulling on you with my 0 strength. Sorry. Sorry. Jingles goes over to Sid and Antris and just with his 0 strength grabs your hands and starts pulling over here. I need to treat your wounds. Over here to this table. And I'm gonna start using my healer's kit to stop the bleeding on both of them.
Alright, roll me a medicine. For everyone else, Valadar, you, much to your horror, find out that this is where the teleporter on this floor is.
Oh, where's it at?
It's actually here in one of the cages. Yeah. They're all bolted to the ground, so they. Yeah.
Huh. Andrews is like, I had it, but thanks, Jingles.
Chigar, if you will. Chigar's just gonna rip up the cage.
I was about to say, it's big enough that you can just step there and still get teleported. It seems to be they would make the victim stand in the center and teleport with them. But,
if I move the cage, is gonna damage the circle before I do this?
No, it doesn't. I'll say it doesn't. So you can easily do that.
Sweet.
And, Jingles. Roll me 2d8 8 plus 10.
Okay.
What about Antris?
23.
I'm getting his healing out of the way. I'll say that's for both of you, so you both get 23 HP back. Back from Jingles' healing, and I'm guessing Antris is going to lay on hands himself?
He was going to, but,
You didn't need it.
You don't need it.
Healer's kit, baby!
So I guess I'll do it to Sid.
Alright. So just
save the spell.
Sid would usually. Yep.
You see Jingles just kind of looks a little excited when he's treating Sid's wounds. And he's just like, hey.
Are you okay, Jingles? Sid is worried about you.
It's just, magical healing is good and all and helps saves our lives, but there's just, as I'm wrapping the gauze on you, there's just nothing like good old, bandaging,
Jingles, Sid wants to tell you something, but you have to promise to keep it quiet and not tell anyone else. Okay?
I'm gonna look at Antris. Leave.
All right.
He was a
Okay, Jingles. What is it? Okay, Sid. What is it?
All right, Jingles. I'm going to give you something, but like I said, don't let anyone else know that Sid gave this to you. It's for the funds for the nation of Sid.
Funds? Yes, I love funds.
Sid's gonna pull out 3 platinum and put them in Jingle's hands.
You're gonna drop 3 what? Someone coughed?
Platinum.
Okay, I think I need a wisdom saving throw to not freak out. You set the DC gravity. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, you just hear the initial
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, you just hear the initial.
Jingles.
Sid, where'd you get this?
Jingles, contain yourself. I have something else for you as well. This is for you.
For me. I put the platinum in like my inner, leather pocket and just look around. Yes.
Sid's gonna give him 120 gold.
Jesus Christ.
I need another will save. Oh!
That's a failure as you scream at the top of your lungs.
I leave the room.
You start circling.
Jingles! No! Come back! No!
We should probably follow after them.
I'm gonna get one last thing out, as there is something in the pile of ashes, because apparently this is supposed to be from in there. There is there is a +1 ghost touch whip in there.
Ooh,
For
ghost
context.
touch.
Yep. First ghost touch rune. I've been waiting for this to appear for people who want to know what ghost touch do.
I believe that would be best for Kang, actually.
This seems to be the floor giving Kang weapons. I'll keep that in mind when he comes back. But is there anything besides Jingles fleeing? Is anybody else doing anything in the room?
Is there anything else I can expect?
Repeat that. Repeat that, Dark?
Anything I can look around for?
Roll me a perception.
Sure. Ooh, that is not what I wanted to click.
I'm wondering something. Oh, that's Jingles.
That was weird. Okay.
You stand in his way.
Or...
Alright. Valadar, as usual, your perceptive nature actually notices something about the wall over here. It seems oddly loose, and as you push into it, there is a large tunnel.
down or
large
to
in air quotes.
Down? Ooh.
To the left.
Ooh. Shigar just watches Val just poking around and just go through a wall, and she just stops and like, what? Just walks over. Valadar. Valadar just pokes his head out. I found a tunnel. Valadar just like sparkles in his eyes. He just remembering his tomb diving days. I found a tunnel. I found a tunnel. Where does this tunnel lead?
Meanwhile, the other group.
Where are Shigara? Wait, did Shigara see what happened with Sid and Jingles?
He probably saw him run out of the room like a madman.
was like,
Only
Shigara's
Sid and
gonna-
Jingles know what's going on between Sid and Jingles.
Wait, hold on.
If you come out to the previous room, wait, who's getting this call?
Yeah, which brain is getting this?
Jingles.
Okay.
Oh god.
So Sid asked me to calm down, so I stopped yelling. But in my mind, you still hear.
The mic keeps speaking out
Shout.
on him.
I know. I'm sorry, but Jingles really would just freak the fuck out at this money.
Carl just ends that call. calls Sid.
Yes.
Hey, I found a tunnel in the other room.
A tunnel. Jingle.
Tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Run.
Secret tunnel.
Secret,
Oh, next to Shigara.
secret tunnel.
Just hands extended, bouncing to Shigara. Secret tunnel.
Shigar just picks you up, like a la like toddler, just picks you up under her arms. Just your little legs just trying to move.
So strong.
Shigara, be careful with my financial advisor.
Yeah, I'll be real careful. You good, buddy?
I'm still just kind of shaking.
What is wrong with him? A lot. But yes, there is a secret tunnel here.
All right. Hey guys, follow me. Secret tunnel. Oh, I'm gonna make sure I let me sneak this.
Yep, roll me a stealth.
Stealth. A modest 20.
Good enough not to be noticed what's down there.
Yeah. I'm gonna carefully go through this tunnel. I don't want to trigger any traps.
Oh, it's not traps you're gonna run into as you. I'll tell you when to stop and you see it.
Oh no. Yeah.
Actually, you might see it with how the lighting is working. Oh no, it's just as there's a familiar creature that one more.
One more. Wait, hold on. There we go.
There's a familiar
What is
creature.
that?
You've seen it before, actually. If Roll20 will get me the goddamn art.
Goddamn it, roll 20. Give me the thing.
Valadar, what do you see with your elf eyes?
I
familiar
spy
sight.
with my elf eyes.
A giant spider. Spider that hasn't noticed it. You fought this before, actually.
Once it's
Do I remember it being really strong?
That's hard to judge with your party. And the
Hey,
amount of
Sid.
fire Sid threw at this thing.
Huh?
And the amount of fire Sid threw at this thing.
Hey, Sid, you want another barbecue? As I queue up another, spell.
Barbecue, yes.
You just see
Fire.
a whole bunch of flames start appearing around Sid.
Alright, let's... How do I want to do
But
this?
it hasn't noticed you yet.
Oh, wait, I don't even have to waste a spell. I pull out one of my ball bearings.
Very smart, Valadar. Get me a few more feet closer so it's in my aura.
I'm
I'm
kind
gonna
of
try and get Sid. Huh?
roll me another stealth check. This is a sneak check. This is to see if you can move without being noticed.
Yeah. I'm gonna eventually pick up the quiet ally so I can just move everyone with me.
Yeah, that's a great feat.
24.
Alright. Still has not noticed you. Thank God stealth is not a combat is not a dual roll thing in Pathfinder. You can move.
Because I also have to be careful, because this is a radius of how big?
It's fireball. It's big.
Don't worry about hitting us, Valadar. I can keep the flames away.
As it's from himself. As everyone else catches fire.
Hold on, I can't. Where? 20-foot burst.
Are we ready?
With a 500-foot range.
Where's my measuring stick?
Aim on the other side of it, and it won't hit us.
Oh god. Oh God.
Other side of it.
Other side of it. Gotcha.
Target from here.
Yeah, I'm gonna target over there. I'm just gonna, because the beauty of Fireball, and I need to love. I love this quote. Fuck you and everyone in your general vicinity.
Yes.
Yep. Roll it. I will give them a penalty to the. Okay, so that's actually with another. Wait. Oh, that's since I was confused. I was about to be like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. That should be higher damage.
Yeah,
But
that
no.
Fireball down there is mine.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's not all the damage yet. We have more damage die.
Yeah, because you are in his fireball radius, so it gets another d6. And I'll use it's 31. I have to see if it's even a crit failure first, by the way, which because of how low that is, I'm just gonna add them both together because it's the same damage. And I'm telling you this out of hilarity. There is a second one in there that you guys can't sit.
Well,
It isn't now.
I'm lighting up this entire. So
My dice apparently just wanted me to have good luck with the one fight and damage Sid. Because one rolled a 1, and the other rolled a 2.
Yup.
Damn.
Barbecue.
So, by the way, you overkill it because this creature has a weakness to fire. So you do 65 damage to it.
God damn.
Technically, no. You do 62 damage to it, but this, they're both dead as the room is just filled with the smell of burnt spider.
I can only imagine Shigar all the way up top, like, I smell food.
Valadar, real quick.
Yes.
Let's take a
I'll give you the
moment
XP
and reflect on our actions here. Is this more than the room or almost as much?
What you mean? So they start walking down here.
Would you consider it to be the same level of explosion as the last one?
Oh, that one was a lot stronger. That one was stronger a little bit.
Oh,
okay.
That one looks like it made it a little longer.
They're both dead as they're just incinerated corpses.
So,
hey, is this a dead end right here?
No, that's actually another secret door into the main hallway you guys, to the other half of the hallway you guys have been ignoring.
So, Valadar.
Oh, yeah, yes, there's another door over here. I just wanted to show you.
Oh, interesting. Did we want to collect any of these parts? See if maybe the venom sacs are intact? Grab some
There is
eggs?
nothing survivable.
Oh,
These things, this oil literally states that it's meant to amplify fire effects. And you guys hit it with fireball.
we hit it with
To
2
kill it without
fireballs,
fire,
actually.
then extracting.
Well, in that case, Sid will simply... Well, Valadar, we should get the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I send everyone a quick page.
Ghost is clear.
Yeah.
Alright. Hello?
This Sid starts moving down the hall.
So while that was happening, Jingles was having a little conversation with Shigar since I was being yelled by you. Hold on, where are you? Let me.
Yeah,
I choke him.
I was just moving down.
Okay.
So we could have been talking on the way.
Yeah. So Jingle's just gonna look at you and be like, "Hey, Shigara,
Yes.
I have to apologize to you."
And she's gonna have a look at you for what?
So, remember these? And I pull out a blood jello.
She looks at us like, now Shigara's a barbarian. She's used to roughing it, but that
Right.
That looks gross.
You had it before, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
You had it and succeeded to save.
Yeah.
Before I put alcohol in it, yeah, you tried it. I'm like, you tried it before the alcohol. Maybe the alcohol makes it better. But maybe that's something for another time. So I had to cook these. And I may have used all your pots and pans, and we may have been in a hurry, and I may have left your house without cleaning the dishes. I can buy you some more dishware, because that's probably not good when we get back. Yeah, I was just feeling really bad about it. It's been killing me,
Meanwhile.
As long as my house doesn't smell, I guess it's fine.
Sid would like to investigate the store.
Yes. Give me a second. I was waiting for that to roll up. So there is a door, and actually, ironically enough, as you open it, you open up to a strange square cast iron stove with no chimney sits in the southwest corner of a kitchen of this room. While to the north, there's a table with an oak table covered with cooking utensils sitting upon the wall. A skeletal body sits slumped at the base of the cupboard, along with the eastern wall. You found a kitchen.
Sid is going to seal the door, yes? Sid has much cooking to do. Cannot be
seal the door?
From the process.
And Sid's gonna start cooking a whole bunch of fucking food.
Where are you getting it? The food in here is rotten.
His rations and shit.
Okay.
Is that a crafting or survival?
Yeah, that's a crafting. No, it could be either or. In Pathfinder, it could be either or.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's for something I love about Pathfinder. You can swap out a stat for a roll, or you can use an alternative skill for one. Just talk to your GM about it. And I'm one of the few people who says it could be survival, crafting, or if you have it, the cooking lore. But okay, you cook a pretty good meal for everybody with that roll.
All right. Well, time to get.
So, are we all at the door trying to open it?
Needle darts.
Time to get the gluttons. All right.
And Sid's gonna unseal the door and open it.
Hey! What the
As a needle
hell are
dart just
you
flying over
guys
your head.
doing? I
By the way,
found the
Sid, there
kitchen
is
and made
Yeah,
dinner.
and there's a door over here too, by the way.
Ooh. Oh yes, come follow me, friends. I have somewhere for us all to eat.
By the way, I'm gonna help you by moving Antris down to the door.
Yeah, I just shout out, Antris!
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll move
A
you guys.
whole bunch of doors.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Don't go in any of the rooms. Let's take a minute and eat a meal together. Relax.
Let me describe the room first. A pair of brightly glowing chandeliers illuminate a long banquet hall surrounded by a luxurious high-back table. The chairs. The table is still set as if for a grand meal, but some of the place things are scattered and toppled. As are the few chairs, 4 skeletons in tattered finery scattered about the room. Some of them clutching their necks.
Poison? Question mark?
Most likely. That's why I made us fresh food. Now help me get rid of all this bullshit so we can eat. Valadar? Fireball, please.
There's fireball.
As soon as you spray fireball, Diggins just jumps off.
Hold on. Sadly, you may have screwed something up because as you guys come in, oh dear God, I've seen what treasure's in this room, and it's gonna be a fight. But the skeletons start to move as the lights from the chandelier move downwards into their bodies. And
Uh-oh.
And Triss, kill them!
hold on. As Sugar, I'm gonna need you to move.
Guys! Guys, they're looking at Sid!
Yeah.
Oh, bueno.
Sid's
As-
going to use Sid's legendary action! Run away!
Did you just run into a room?
Which room did you run into? Hold on. I was just okay.
No.
I'm about to say this. Be careful, Sid. Okay, so Sid runs away.
Okay.
Sid, you run into a room. The walls of the chamber are lined with cupboards, shelves, and cabinets. There's a few barrels sit in the middle of the room, and two skeletons lie slumped near those barrels. Other than that, nothing happens.
Sid's gonna break the skulls just to be on the safe side, yes?
You now are surrounded by bone. But for everyone else, it's time for those magic words again.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, Val, let's see what you bleed.
So much combat.
No!
Wait, what?
You're.
Oh shit! Damn.
I saw that.
There we go.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna need to do what is Valadar's wisdom?
What's Valar's wisdom?
Yeah, 'cause you'll notice it on the tracker.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, Shagar didn't even roll yet.
That's not what I meant. You and the yeah, you won't click it. You won't click on Shagar's token when that happens. I'll fix it. Don't worry. So, where's my keyboard?
What?
Damn.
Wow.
Damn, both your characters.
Can't roll.
It happens.
Yeah. I'd like to think they're both still busy eating. I'm like, hold on.
I'm checking something. Good news is you're going before the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have a higher bonus. Okay. God damn it. Wait, did Sid roll? Sid did roll.
Yeah.
Sid,
Sid
you're,
rolled.
you're
Sid
first
rolled
again.
top.
Sid is going to look out the door and check on the situation. Sees the four fuckbags just standing there looking at Sid, and Sid doesn't like it!
Sid's got a problem with skeletons?
No, Sid doesn't like a bunch of skeletons staring at him when Sid's about to eat dinner. So, Sid would like to ask a question.
Listening.
Can Sid combo his abilities to use extended kinesis to up the damage of his elemental blast metal?
Isn't... You can't...
Sid
Hey,
wants
extended
to take
blast.
burn for more damage.
Click extended blast for me just to see what that does. Extended blast. I hate that they fucking did this.
Yeah.
Because now there's a scroll bar on skills. What are you trying to do with your blast?
proliferate the metal into more metal.
And
Instead of making a blast of metal, Sid wants to fire a metal pillar at it.
my brain is thinking about that and it's laughing. Laughing. Okay. You can do that. What damage type are you doing? I just need to know that because these things do have a weakness, specific damage weakness. Oh dear God! I just realized something on certain somebody's turn. He's gonna have fun.
Sid's going to go for bludgeoning and piercing.
Okay. Roll to hit. Hit and let's see the damage. Also, is this a 2 or a 1 action?
2.
Actually, wait. I said it so. Okay, so yeah, the damage is correct. That is to hit. You're using bludgeoning because you're using the extended ability. Because I actually have to do math now because they have a weakness to bludgeoning.
Of course they do. They're skeletons. What kind of jackass do you think I am? I mean,
I'm not answering.
Would you like a PowerPoint or would you like it in a PDF?
Well, okay. Sid, which one are you aiming for? For this one or this one?
The one directly in front of the one in front of Jingles.
Okay. Actually, is that what I want? Double check something. Yeah, you can do that. All right. I just had to double check. All right. It takes the hit. It hurts like a bitch. Bitch, as you do. As you hurt it like a motherfucker. Fucker, you have 1 action left. I'm gonna count your scampering as what you did before the fight started. As the now has a giant metal. That's a miss. I'm sorry.
Andress! Get him!
Yeah. Oh god, Antris.
Yeah.
Antris with a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah. Oh, you got lucky with that.
No, that's a hit.
I'm talking about the
You
damage.
Yeah, no, that's bludgeoning. You get to say it. These guys have weakness 5, so add 5 to all of your damage and damage if you hit with a bludgeoning weapon. So you do 17 damage to it. That's still a hit. Do another 17. Its bones are snapping and breaking before you as they start to just fall to the ground. It is barely standing. By the way, you are still. I'm going to say you're still technically under the effects of that. Works too. 2. It needs to make a reflex save, which is the skeleton version.
Fortitude save.
Fortitude. Dude, that's even worse.
Yep.
Yeah, it fails as you turn it to dust. As its body returns to dust, you actually hear a. As its rage fails, it fades.
Valadar,
right.
make it quick.
Jingles would be next, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, damn it.
So you said these things like got animated from like the chandelier light?
They're ghosts. Just getting it out of here, they're ghosts.
Okay, gotcha. I was just trying to make sure there was no shenanigans going on with that.
You're fine.
Okay. So yeah, Jingle sees this, combat starts. And I'm just gonna pop a 3-action level 3 heal. So that would be 24. It's healing to everybody, and if they are,
they're all affected by it.
Yep.
So that's 24.
It's on a 30-foot radius.
Okay, well then
30
I want
foot.
to check.
30-foot emanation. Yeah, let me pull
Yeah,
up.
that's a radius. Yeah.
Good
You get
job,
them all.
Jingles.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got the
No.
assignment.
I was gonna move before I did this, but I need to use 3 actions, so it's fine. I don't know if it's affecting anything in the other rooms as well with this 30-foot
can't
radius.
Go through walls. It can't go through
Okay,
walls.
Okay, just double check it. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, this might be some shenanigans there, but awesome. Yeah. Everybody who's missing any HP, heal 24.
I don't think anybody is.
Yeah, no. But yeah, you see the one in front of you drop into nothing that says it can't resist. Oh no, wait, they have to make 4 to 6.
Heal how much, you said?
24.
24.
He's casting it third.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, 24.
Yeah, so because sadly the sheet doesn't typically do the auto thing.
Right.
They all fail their save, so they all take the full 24. This one drops dead or falls out of existence. And again says a quiet thank you before moving on to whatever state they go into.
May you find better food where you're going.
I fucking wish.
Wait, do you want to try this blood gel? He's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Alright. Shigara, there are 2 corpse lights remaining.
I imagine they look fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna imagine.
Have fun.
How does swipe work again? Does it have to be literally next to each other?
No, they have to be next to you.
Swipe or no swipe?
Ooh.
So if I stand right here,
right on the table, you can hit them both.
Yeah. Shigar runs up and takes a big axe and just proceeds to swipe.
Alright. Remember, you have to roll to hit for both of them, but I will let you just roll 2 attacks and pick whatever damage you want to take. I'm feeling nice, because this is an ability I rarely see players use. Because everybody prefers doing things defensively in my group.
So you want me to roll twice?
Yeah, you have to roll. You roll to hit twice, but you don't suffer a multi-attack penalty.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just to see if you hit both targets.
Did I do it?
That's it. Yeah. That's one successful hit. Now hit it again. I'm gonna say with your did the second attack not roll?
No. I think they chain swiped.
Did they? Hold on.
Make a single melee strike and compare the attack roll. Roll damage only once.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, that's right. You hit Shigara he kills Stealer again as the 2 go down.
He's been to win.
Basically. And they fade from existence. The room goes quiet. The whole feeling of ghosts vanishes slightly. Yet again, being underground has annoyances with that. What the fuck? You hear Sid try to scrabble back into the room.
Buddy, what are you doing?
And Sid, you found a way upstairs. Back to the previous floor.
Hi, Valadar.
Sid, what are you doing?
I'm investigating.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna see if there's any items in this room. room. Oh, right, this is the thing. Is you people, as you guys also see the corpses, a number of items fall out of them. So, I'm going to put this in chat. 48 GP, and 2 magical items fall out.
42.
Again, I'm going to put them in chat,
GP.
but I'm also going to show them. As the first magical item is a set of bracelets of a bracelet of dashing.
Oh.
And a Viper arrow. Again, items for Kang.
Yeah.
This one's specifically for Kang. But yeah, I'm going to show them off now so you guys can see what they do. But
We gotta shower King with magic items every time he comes back, otherwise he might leave us.
yeah, but this is what they do for people who want to see what they do and how they work.
Nice.
Nice.
And it's 48 GP, not 42.
Oops, sorry.
It's a...
Nice.
Sid would like the bracelet, yes.
Oh.
For acrobatics? Wouldn't that be easier on Valadar? Because he's dex-based?
The bracelet does it... I think it's for the secondary effect. The once per day effect.
Sid needs more movement.
Says the man who says the thing that can fire rocket jets out of its feet.
Shut up!
Alright.
Alright, so Sid's getting the bracelet.
Well, while you're fumbling around, I'm gonna go check these other rooms.
Okay. So which room are you going to? Okay. Give me 1 second to put this item into Sid's inventory, and then I will start describing rooms. Some of them do have some things, others do not. Oh, sweet. By the way, it is a simple silver bracelet. No real marks or symbols attached.
Cool.
I was putting that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. It's on there. Okay, so yeah, now you have it.
Okay.
And I will put the Viper arrow on Kang's sheet. But I'm gonna do Valadar first. Out of the fact he went in first. Jesus Christ. Hey, remember when I said you found the teleporter room? You found a second one.
Oh, sweet. Jotting that down.
Yep. And I'm also guessing I'm activating this one as well.
Of course.
And Sid, you found an interesting one as you found a tall wine rack. Its bottles thick with dust. After so many years, stands against the north wall. You find a wine rack, and there are some still. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Roll me a society.
Negative, sir. Crafter's appraisal is what I'm gonna use here.
No, I'm gonna tell you this now. All you're gonna find out with that is that those bottles are all bad. They're basically just bottles of vinegar, and really bad vinegar at that. That you do well enough, but you do find some valuable bottles. Or specifically, you find 3 of them. While the bottles, they're ancient enough that you might be able to pass them off as something sellable. As you find 3 bottles of wine worth 20 GP each.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove those in the bag of holding so that I can sell them for the party later.
Yeah, I'll just mark off that you have 3 bottles of wine. Wine.
Unless somebody
Jesus
does
Christ.
a wine party trick.
Okay. 3 of them, and they literally are. Else. And I don't think anybody does, because I don't think anybody in this group has alcohol war. Okay. Any other ones you guys are checking?
I'll check the next one.
Yep.
Sure, walk in.
Alright, Shigara. A dusty metal washtub with a small skeleton lying inside sits next to a low shelf in this room. You found the washroom. Room for the dishes and like.
Okay, cool. Quick glance around, see if there's anything in here.
No. Surprisingly enough. You do find an extra soap bar if you want it.
Sure.
Alright. There's 2 rooms left.
Alright. I'll go to this one.
Alright.
Okay, I'll make my way to this one.
Interest is gonna take the south.
Alright, Andros and Valdar are going to take the south.
Mhm.
South Jingles. A small metal hatch lies on the floor against the east wall. Storage bins
So I can see
sit to
these.
the north and south. So each heaping with old bones, broken tools, and lumps of stone. You have found the disposal room.
Can I search through everything? Maybe like one man's treasure is trash is another one's treasure.
I'm actually gonna need you to do something for me, buddy.
Okay.
You're gonna hate me for this. Gonna need you to make a reflex saving throw. As you seriously feel a force of energy start to push into your back.
Alright, bro. 23.
You're able to remain standing as I'm gonna just move you to the side real quick. As you look behind you and staring you in the face. As soon as I'm able to get into the right. We're gonna hold on, just swapping you two around. As there be a ghost behind you.
I think Jingles does that thing where it's like he opens his mouth, but nothing comes out. It's just that.
The one time Jingles can't scream.
He's just
as a poltergeist is standing behind you. Behind you.
Hello.
I need you to make a will save real quick, and depending on something, this is going to get funnier.
All right.
Because Chara, did you keep the door open?
21.
Did you keep the door behind Jingles open? I'm going to ask this. This is very important.
Sure. I mean, wait, let me think about this. Yeah, probably to keep an eye on Jingles.
You also see the ghost. And as you see it, it tries to frighten Jingles, only to fail. And its ghostly appearance starts to vanish. Yeah. So, I'll give you the choice. You guys can either leave the room and not fight the ghost, or you can attempt to fight the ghost.
I'm a smack it.
Back into a rage.
Alright. I'm gonna quickly roll this thing's initiative. This is a very fun... I did not expect this to be a very fight-happy session, but in all honesty, I'm not complaining. That just means more XP for
This
you guys.
is the part where the party informs the DM that we had already talked about the fact that we were going to try our damnedest to get through 2 floors this session. So, yeah, you better get your britches on tight there, Gravity.
Right, I'm only going to keep this with Jingle, Shigara, and the Polter. Honestly, you guys are flanking it, so... And the others do not know. So, 3... Where's Jingle? 4...
Just rerolled it.
And... Shigara has a 12... Wow! You guys have the... Okay, this has to be a roll a d4.
Oh.
For, Dark, I need you to roll me a d4. We're going to determine to see who goes first. Because you both have the same bonus.
24.
Why did I type it? Brain.
What happens?
Gonna do that again. One more time.
Womp womp
Okay.
womp 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 womp.
Alright, Jingles, it hasn't completely vanished yet, so I will give you your ability to do something.
Okay. I think. Yeah, I think I would just throw out a vitality lash at it, seeing as it's a ghost. It was like, get up.
Roll it. Alright, click it if you would. Also, new spell that you haven't shut off before, so click if you could.
Yeah. I clicked it, but my computer's being slow for some reason. There we go.
Let's just roll 20 in general.
Yeah.
Okay, it needs
do the damage for it. Yeah, 46. Okay.
Yeah, it
Damage
needs
is
to make a. Wait, what is that thing? Fortitude. Okay, I was missing. That is. Wait a minute. Oh, God damn it, dice.
Is it a critical fail?
Yeah, it's a critical fail, so it takes the full 28.
Okay.
Is there any other? It's a creature critical, and it's enfeebled 1.
Yerp.
Christ. Is it weak to? Hold on, I have to also check if it is.
It's weak to vitality damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it takes vitality damage. I need to check if it. No, okay. Okay, I'm good there. But that's still 28 damage in a single attack.
Well, with a cantrip. How does this look?
It looks pretty fucked up from what you're seeing, as its body is now taking more damage. The ghostly cloak that it initially wore has gotten a few rips in as you summon up a. What is it actually? As you summon up a lash of your own life force and thrown it at it, slashing at its body.
Yeah, watcha! And then after I hit it, I'm like, ooh, that must have hurt. Shield! And just like kind of put my hands on my head.
Just a magical shield summon. Alright. Focus turn. The poltergeist, realizing it's pinned, it's gonna look at Shigara. And I need you to make a will save, Shigara. I need you both to do it. It's not a look, it's a radius. Oh no, it's a radius. So you need to do it too.
Alright.
And
Man, I swear, Jingles is a high roller. I barely be rolling low with this character.
It's rare. But yeah, do you want to burn your hero point or want to take the effect?
I'll take the effect.
Alright, you are frightened too. 2 at the moment. Oh, and as you look up in fear at this strange ghost, visions of all of the other spirits all of the people you may have dealt with in your life flashing before your eyes calling out to you. Before, how does this work? And I need to make sure I do this right. God damn it, it's only one. Alright. It's still visible because, sadly, the frighten effect kicks in, which means people see it. It's going to use Telekinetic Storm on you. As you see a number of these scraps of metal, bone, and other things begin to levitate and come rushing towards you.
Wait, to who?
You.
Me or Shigara?
Shigara.
Okay.
And track me. Yeah, no, it was just the one fight. I know that misses. Misses even with the penalties because, yeah, that's just me. But that's its turn. Shigara, you are frightened 2 of this ghost before you. Now remember, frightened just affects your stats. There's no running away or anything like that from...
Jingles is right behind this thing, right?
Yep, you are flanking.
shield up, like.
So if you got blasted with fire, this would probably be bad.
Yes, it would. Unless he fell.
Shikara pulls back.
Yeah, sadly, Jingles is not one of the fire immune kobolds.
Shikara's swinging with her axe.
I can swim.
See if
The best way to deal with fear. Kill it.
Smash it with a hammer. I mean, slash it with an axe. That is a hit. Luckily, actually, wait a minute.
I am still attacking, but I want to say something. Before we shred you apart, what do you want?
It's sadly, this isn't an intelligent spirit. This is just a spirit of somebody. This is just your rage remaining as a ghost.
Okay. Oh,
Ghost
kindred spirits slash.
Yeah, fuck me. That's a crit. That's a crit, and with you son of a. I love how every fight's being regardless kill count. Jesus Christ. As you initially slash it in half, the spirit's body falls apart. It screams out in pain as you hear that shoot behind Jingles clatter a bit. As what looks like a hand pops out of it.
Oh god. Okay.
What the
I guess
hell?
I didn't have time to
No.
move.
No. Don't worry. You see there is the body of a person hanging from there.
Oh.
They're beaten and ground to bits of it. So, interesting thing. You guys could have seen the end of this shoot if you went down in a previous area. But yeah, also falling into that chute does 3d6 bludgeoning damage for every turn.
How many turns?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. It says, yeah, you take 3d6 upon landing. Anyone shoot who doesn't want to slide down. Oh no, never mind. It doesn't. It's basically forced movement. Never mind. It's 3d6 upon falling down.
Gotcha.
Down. Yeah. But yeah, you guys beat it. The cold energy of the room of this garbage room initially fades and the ghosts remains flow away.
Shikara looks down the chute and looks at Jingles. Do you want to come back and slide down it?
Totally down. Oh yeah. But wait, Shikara.
Yes.
Jingles put his hand on your forearm. Just be like, I know you're the newest member to this party, but I just wanted to say that you've been really proving yourself lately, and glad to have you on our side.
Oh, thank you, Jingles. She just kind of pets and scruffles your head. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, time bends itself as we swap over to Valadar, Star, Antris, and is Sid joining in with us too? Because you guys already checked the washroom, and you'll see it's just, again, this tiny skeleton. You open the door and find a small hallway, and then opening it again. Again, the walls of this large chamber are hung with grisly paintings depicting various spectral beings.
Where are we walking
around? Yep, you can easily walk through. There's no lock or anything. Neighborhood of overgrown swamps and foggy graveyards. 3 large overstuffed chairs paired with small end tables, upon which sit empty wine glasses. To the south stand a cluttering writing desk with its own chair and a large iron tub west of it is visible. Between standing screens depicting shadowy marshes. And standing in the center of the room is a strange individual. As standing there is a elf, or at least looks like an elf. No, he seems. Yeah, you're about to see why I say that. As for some reason, this is the art they use for him. This is his full art.
Fuck. Oh.
I'm sorry, does that say Valak? Like the dude that's simping over Bellicora Valak?
We'll get to that.
Greetings,
what is he
made
good
of?
sir. We come in, relative
He's-
peace.
Yeah, as soon as you say that, he looks like an elf, and then he drops the book showing that face. And when he shows that face, you notice he's actually not an elf, but a swarming pile of leeches and worms manifesting into the shape of an elf.
Oh,
It stands up and says, "Who are you?"
we were recently hired.
To do what?
I'm
have
the
very-
new cook. These two are my assistants. This is Lanky and Thick Boy. Shut up, Lanky and Thick Boy.
There's so much. Okay, wait. No, hold on. I have a question. Now, obviously, we the players can see Handel Valak. Is there any way to actually see or tell that is Valak?
You know,
Because
I was about to say, two of these characters have some high-level appraisals going on them between Valadar and Sid.
I've seen what this dude's look like. I have a picture of him on me.
yeah, the feature. Yeah, you all would tell that some of the features match, even if, again, the form he's in is not exactly the best. He does match several of the pieces of the appearance.
Hey, wait a minute, Lanky. Is that the master?
I think that's Master Valak.
Master?
You're fresher than most. Look, I have very little time for you. If you're here to remove that pest of a spirit, he's waiting on the other side of this floor. Otherwise, he goes back to his book, as you also notice he's carrying a very strange-looking lantern, looking it over. I have business to deal with.
Understood,
Otherwise-
Master Valak. Andrus, go, Thick Boy, go, handle the spirit. Do your damn job. Lanky, come with me.
Where's it going?
Back out the hallway. Come on. Follow me, Lanky.
Yeah, by the way, I imagine this is the point where Shigara and Jingle step out of their room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the book he was holding? Hold on.
You
I
can see
need
the
to know
title.
that. Huh?
You couldn't see the title. But by the way he was holding it, you couldn't see the title.
Where's the spirit?
Can I try with my elf eyes?
Roll a perception, and he said the other side of the floor, aka the floor you're on, not here. I'm gonna literally spoil it. The ghost he is talking about is literally on the other side of this map, opposite of him.
Right. Yeah, that's what I gathered from opposite.
Okay.
Wait, to the top or to our right?
To our right.
To our
I'm
right.
imagining.
Yeah, all the way to the right, there is a ghost we're talking about.
Wait, like down the chute?
No, not down the chute. Valadar.
Like around this area.
I mean,
like
yeah, where Antris is, if he goes further down and a little bit, if he goes further down, he will see what I'm talking. No, not here. Here.
Oh, I'm about to say, like, wait, what?
And I'm gonna ask Antris to wait there because I want to see what Jingles has to say.
Yep.
Gonna real quick. I'm just gonna.
Oh, you want no pop in the room?
Elf eyes. What do you
Hold on.
see
Before
with a 23?
Jingles, Shigara, we have a problem.
Hold on. Let's get Valadar's perception check first for that book.
Because Valadar is obsession. It's a simple magic tome. It's basically a spell to help identify specific magical items, comparing them to others. You may have seen it before in your studies.
Look, we're not concerned about the book, the book right now, Valadar. We have a bigger problem. Jingles, Shigara.
Huh? We didn't do nothing.
No, Master Valak is in that room.
Oh, like pretty boy on the painting, Valak?
Yes, except no, very squirmy, squiggly thingies. But still him, apparently. Valadar, what do you think? I'm concerned. Should we possibly firebomb the whole room?
Well,
hold
on.
What can I use to? Is this a nature, occult, arcana to see what?
Occultism.
Huh?
This is occultism to figure out what the hell is going on with him. This is
Gotcha.
straight up occultism.
Occultism 26.
Valadar, surprisingly enough, this actually relates to one of the books you found on an earlier floor. It seems he has done a ritual to transcend his physical form past a normal state. He has literally removed his physical body and has become a swarm that walks.
And this is like a willing ritual? I ask Valadar.
Yes, a person can willingly do this, and it's oftentimes seen as an abomination against nature and God.
Alright,
Because
so I was right.
Well, okay.
Time for Sid to go commit another fucking war
Hold on.
crime. Valadar,
Sid,
sneak
hold
me
your
in that
horses!
room.
Hold your horses! Okay. Thinking, this guy's important, right? We should probably at least try to get some info from him before we do our usual explosions.
Alright, fine. In that case,
Give me a minute.
meanwhile,
I'm gonna go in.
Hold on.
I'm
Who's got the
gonna
best
be-
charisma for
Where's-
this?
Right, where's the answers? Me, probably.
Yes. Valadar has
Yeah.
a 0 in charisma.
Alright, and where's Antris?
he fucked off to go see that spirit.
But like, he's in the wait. So he went to the other where the other ghost is supposed to be.
Antris walked
Yes.
right past y'all as Sid told him to go handle the spirit.
What the? Well, it's his funeral, and I'm gonna go in the room. Hold on, I go back out. The things go wrong.
Yep, we'll take up a
The-
post in the back
the
of
safe
room
word is
and we'll
copper.
Firebomb.
Yes, the safe word is copper.
Valadar, sneak me in there. We're gonna start setting up the bombs.
Wait.
I'm gonna go talk to the
We
spirit.
won't have to sneak. I still have a couple of more of the ball bearings. We won't have to set up bombs. I have one ready.
Nice.
No, but we're gonna firebomb if we have to.
Okay,
That
I'm gonna
one, dude.
pause you. I'm gonna pause you guys because there's gonna be a lot of rolls with you guys. At Antris, there might be just like two. No, because Antris, as you walk a bit further, you do see a will-o-wisp. It does not notice you as it flies. Oh no, wait, you don't notice that. I know what you notice. Keep moving if you would. I jumped ahead a little bit because I thought you could see the target. Sights distracts you on that battery, which I might need to fix. As you see a face you have seen but not in person. A face you have seen in books and your research of the area that has been here before. Standing over a skeleton, a humanoid, skin pale and pasty. You see green, a familiar green glow guiding him. As you see, Otari Ilvarasta, one of the old Rose Guard, and the only one to lose his life to Bellacora years ago, floating there.
Oh
Good.
dear. All right.
One of the living. Are you part of the cult or something else?
I am here to help lead you to your next life, Otari.
I'd be willing to move on if that bitch down below wasn't mucking about. Are you going to deal with her next?
Do not worry about her and her ilk. We have already begun culling them from this place. Now it is time for you to go to rest, so that we do not have to cause more suffering for your people.
Then, before I leave, allow me to aid you. I imagine you have many a question about what has happened here. Yes?
I only have
Maybe I can
one
answer.
question when it comes to this place. Where are the physical bodies of the leaders of the cult?
Long dead, destroyed, and buried, but sadly that bitch has bound her soul to this place. She can be destroyed and beaten, but she will come back inevitably. And sadly, she forces many of the other ghosts to be here.
How did she bind herself to this place?
With the use of what is here, that cursed gauntlet. I imagine she plans to use it again on Absalon. She never could get over her issues.
Then it seems
Oh, feel free to laugh.
already have a plan in place.
But do you know how... But do you know how to shut it down?
Well, to be honest, we were gonna just blow it to another world. That's funny as that would be. I don't think that would work. Trust me. He just snarls. I've tried. I've been here far longer than most. It's only been recently that bitch has been so active. Something must be going on in the future. He begins to think as he scratches his chin. Well, I do know some things that could help, but I'm not sure if they can fully destroy it. If you check my body, you will notice that there are two very, as he gestures to a skeleton, and resting inside are 3 items. He says 2, but actually no, it's 4. I am wrong. One of these items is just supposed to be mixed in with the other. There are 4 items resting on his body. And I'm going to tell you this, a set of studded leather, a dagger, a strange-looking key, and a set of interesting-looking thieves' tools. The odd thing about it is that all of these items look completely pristine, like they haven't been touched. My tools and the tools of my old friends might be able to assist you. Although, if it's just you, I worry how far they will make it. Don't worry. I've got others with me.
Interesting.
Matter of fact, if everything's going the way I think it's going, they should be putting an end to Master Volok pretty soon.
He's still alive too. Fucking amazing.
Not for long.
Well then.
I guess I'll take these items with your blessing then.
Of course. That are yours. And the being, as he actually holds out his hand, and if you truly agree to take my burden, then they are yours, and you have my blessing.
I'll take your burden. And I'll even summon you a chauffeur. I'm gonna call Lynn.
Do you shake his hand? Because he is holding his hand out to you.
Yep.
As you do, and everybody feels this, there is a slight rumbling going throughout the dungeon. Everything shakes for a moment as the dungeon begins to get bathed in a sickening green light. And as you do, Otari grasps his chest in pain. As dark tendrils begin to wrap around him. Before you can even act, he is pulled into the void. As you see an eye look at you.
Well.
And you hear a sickening laughter fill the air.
You're next, bitch.
And before it vanishes. Standing there still are the items.
Yep, I'm gonna take them.
Right.
Now I have to get even for Lord Otari.
Lord Atari, the rogue of the party. The old party. So, to explain the items you have, because I'm going to tell you what they are, you have a enchanted set of Infiltrator's Thieves tools, a Dagger of Venom, a Sneaky Key, and a +1 suit of studded leather armor. I will be putting all of these in chat.
Oh yeah, I gotta put this all in the document.
Well, no, I know where that armor rune's going. Sid.
Don't worry. Doesn't he already have a +1 on his armor?
Yeah, it needs to go to a +2.
Armor and a sneaky key. Yeah, by the way, that's not the only ghost you notice, as you notice that there's a slight flicker of energy behind you, as what used to be a will-o-wisp also gets pulled into the darkness.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the encounter here. It wouldn't have done anything for you. So, and here are the items. Items for chat, so Ballad has them all noted, and we need to for the next minute. It's okay. That's That's a talisman, but I don't think any of you guys can use it.
What?
The sneaky key. What it is? It's a talisman.
What do you need to use it?
Expert. You need expert thievery to use its benefit. What it does is it basically changes a critical failure into a failure, and that's about it. It stops you from getting a critical fail, which basically breaks the lock, making sure you can't get into the room you're dealing with. Meanwhile, the Venom, I think, is probably going to Valadar. Showing that for people who want to know what it does.
Well, that's cool.
Yep. All right, now back to the gaggle of fools. As reality reinserts itself.
Alrighty.
So, this is the thing. You're trying to cause a distraction, correct?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
No, I'm trying to talk to him, get some information out of him. See if I can do that. But I mean, at the same time, that's probably going to distract. So, I don't know. But my main intention is information.
Roll diplomacy. See the bomb setters. Roll me a stealth.
Well, no. I actually wanted to do it through deception because I'm pulling up to him a specific way. All right. So as I walk out to him. So as I walk towards him. Sorry.
I am doing my ride along on Valadar.
That's fine.
But yeah, I'm gonna like pull a book out as I walk in, just be like, "Hello, hello, is this Mr. Valak Azrene?" Yes, Mr. Valak Azrene. Is this you?
What? It's one of you. What you want?
I've come out to fill out some surveys. If you wouldn't mind answering a few questions for me, real quick.
Roll your deception. Be glad I'm allowing this.
Thank you. Now, if you, I'm glad that I'm happy enough you're giving me deception. So it's okay if you don't want to do charming liar, where if I succeed, it's as if I did a diplomacy check to make an impression.
Go ahead, just roll it.
All right, hold on. Deception. 25. Computer went out. As per usual. There we go. Yep. 25 for deception.
Alright. It's roll. Alright. Valdor, roll me a stealth check. He is distracted, but go on, stay your pitch.
So real quick, why are we rolling stuff? What are we trying to do?
Yeah,
I was thinking you guys were gonna set up bombs while Jingles just the bomb fucking balls before.
We really don't have to do that. I already have a bomb.
That's what I'm talking about.
But we want
that's what we're talking about.
Bombs.
No, save what we got. I can make more of these.
Sid can buy more. Sid not worried.
Ysmira back in town. I'm in the money.
Sid's about to become our favorite fucking customer.
Probably. Ask your question. I'm very busy.
Okay, I won't take too much of your time. Don't worry. But I talked recently to a one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Gravity, but I believe it was Chandriu in Visar, who was like a ghost lady we met, who was like, head over heels for Valak and hated Bellicora.
No, he's the name's wrong, but he is right. You guys did meet a ghost earlier that knew him.
Right. What was her name? I didn't have it written down. I don't see them on the handouts either.
Did I give her a name? You guys heard her name? Hold on. As I imagine, Thork is furiously looking through his notes.
Dude, that's overkill. We don't need that.
Gonna make sure he doesn't survive. Not a single piece.
Go make sure I don't survive either.
You're gonna get out of here, Jingles.
No, yeah, that's the right name. Actually, that's the right name. That just sounds wrong because of how it, yet again, elven names. God damn it, Paizo.
Right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna continue. So I spoke earlier to a one Chandriu in Visar, as they seem to have known you. Is that correct? That you two are acquainted?
Why would you know? Why would you know of my apprentice?
I
He's
got to them before I got here.
Setting the lantern to the side.
Yep. I got to them before I got here. It was kind of on the way, you know. But yeah, they filled out a survey as well. And from what I was told, there seems to be some heavy discomfort or disgruntled emotions towards one Lady Bellicora. Is this correct?
I'm trying to think of the good words to use for this. Why would I have a problem with my lady?
Oh. Okay, so it's Chandru who had a problem with the jealousy maybe? Spicy. Okay, good. You were saying?
Jingles, he's standing up looking quite angry at you.
Oh, well, forgive me. I simply mirrored words that I had heard earlier, not unaware of how, offensive they might be. Pardon if I have offended you. So you would describe your relationship with Lady Bellicora as a positive one? She's a good landlord. She keeps the place safe and everything?
She has done me well and supplied me the things I need to do my work. It is through her that I was to reach this divine form. He says as all of the worms and leeches wriggle at once.
Well, yeah, you're definitely pretty lively for an undead. That's pretty cool. Impressive. So you would say, Lady Bellicora? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am not undead. I am not one of my I am not one of my creations. I am ascendant. I am beyond that which is mortal.
Oh my god. I think you're like the first Ascendant I've ever met. It's an honor. It's a pleasure. Oh, thank you. The fans are gonna love this. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I imagine, rituals to ascendancy, secrets, and all that. I'm not gonna ask you about any of that. Don't worry about it. But how would you rate your experience ever since then? Like from a scale of bread to blood jello, how Alright. Well, you seem quite busy, so I'm gonna, not bother you too much. Huh?
All four of you are in the room, correct?
Nope. Sid already ran the fuck away after deploying the kegs.
You know what? I haven't had a good stretch in a while.
Oh.
Horrifically enough, he tries to crack his knuckles, and as he does, you just hear this disgusting pops and squishes as little bits of slime ooze from what should be his fingers. And I'm also quite hungry.
Oh, I have some blood jello you might like. Oh, well, sorry. One last question before I give you some of this blood jello. Tell me everything you know about Bellicora, and I am going to cast Brain Drain on him.
I was waiting for you. I was like, why is he taking so long to do this?
Well, I was trying to see, like, maybe he might be salvageable, maybe he might not be as bad. Nah, he sucks.
Okay, so he does not save, takes the mental damage. I will bring that. So you wanted him to do a recall knowledge check on Bellicora, correct?
Yep, anything he knows on Bellicora, I want to know anything I can gain access to before I take this. Well, it's gonna get. Okay. And then want me to roll the mental damage?
It already does that for you.
Oh, right, there it is. My bad.
This would be that to him. I just realized what you did two things that make this fight easier for you guys, and I'm giving you credit for that. But he does succeed as he holds his head and starts groaning. She gave me so much. the knowledge, the magic told me my laundry was done.
Wow, she's very useful.
She gave me the magic I needed. And I gave her what she wanted. True immortality. Removal of the flesh. She did not wish to become like that, and made me so failure. I'm gonna roll initiative, and I'm giving you credit because you forced him to remember something, and he has a trait that fucks with that.
We didn't
Nice.
actually hear a word you said there.
Yeah, I lost what you said after she did not wish to something and made me something.
She did not wish to die.
Okay.
To summarize, she used him to gain knowledge of necromancy,
I'll be right back.
and basically,
Alright.
that's very fine. I'm sure we can all inform him about what happened, but later, basically, he's the one who taught her the rituals and stuff to bind her spirit to this place. And she basically gave him the materials to do what he's done to himself. And sadly, through a lot of freaking abuse. As this poor cavern elf, who is no longer an elf, no longer even that, is now a monster, is an aberration.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he's not even
Jesus.
anymore.
Oh, okay.
Soul is now stuck in a swarm. So I'm gonna roll his initiative. Dylan GM. Yeah. He did take some damage.
Okay, and I imagine I roll initiative as well.
Yep. Everybody should. I'm gonna roll his.
No. Well, it was about time I rolled low on initiative. Wait, why didn't it? Alright, whatever. I'll change.
What did I miss?
Yep.
Oh, you weren't on this. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes!
Just so he gets 3 turns before we do.
He only gets one.
Alright. Well, this is gonna be fun for me.
Before the fight starts, though, as all this shit's happening, Antris is gonna come busting through the fucking door.
Earlier initiative, as you see the in pain swarm of worms.
Yeah, he's gonna come busting in through the door.
Unholy beasts, prepare to die in the name of Lord Otari!
Oh, Jesus Christ, when did you get there? Don't sneak up on me!
I was gone for 2 minutes. What happened?
Roll initiative is what happened.
Pretty much. Yeah, so essentially Bellicora, Balak gave taught Bellicora the ritual to how to bind herself to this place so she could be truly immortal. And she gave him the materials needed to ascend to his current state, which I believe involved a lot of abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like an aberration. And
yeah, he is a swarm that walks, which is
terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know. There's the one playing Wrath of the Righteous, which, by the way, go play Wrath of the Righteous. It's a great game. There's a path that you go through becoming this as an ascension path. It's horrifying.
I bet.
Now, the hilarious part is, because Jingles forced him to remember, he's actually slowed for the first round of combat, so he loses one action.
Hell yeah!
However, he's gonna look at you, Jingles, because he's a spellcaster.
27.
Does it just?
No.
No.
Interest has an
It's
11.
Where's the 27
Ah.
come from?
I don't know why it didn't
No,
update.
that's weird. Okay, I'm gonna double check it and make sure everyone's initiatives are right. Gar 20.
It's like
Valdar and Gar are reverse. Something weird happened with this initiative chart today.
right.
34. Jesus.
Right.
Yeah,
he don't like it.
he a trick boy. Yeah. I'm gonna fix everybody's initiative real quick because what the fuck happened? So, oh, nope, you did it yourself. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna redo this. Sending. He's gonna go first. Luckily, he can only do 2 actions. I say that knowing he's a caster. As what to do, vomit swarm as he wheels his head back and day jingles. Oh no, wait, this is a cone with a tink hit. This
Negative.
is a cone with a tink hit. Is everybody actually in that line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That affects
Shield.
everybody. Oh, goody
Shield
goody
order.
come from. This is a 20. This is a cone. So everybody whose AC is higher than 25.
Yo.
Damn. Mine when I got a shield up, which I don't.
That's a no for me.
It don't matter.
So
Antris is going to shield block for everybody with Shield Warden.
you can't do that. Oh, right, Shield Warden. That's you raise everybody's AC by 2.
Yeah. So that knocks Sid and Antris up over 26.
Yeah, that rises me up to 26.
Same's, I'm at 26.
Alright. Even Shakar?
Yeah.
Okay, so the attack misses, luckily. Hold on, I gotta check something.
Luck
Doing
nothing.
that. Well, the vermin moves over anyone in the area. Yeah, the bites and stuff. Okay, so I need one last thing. I need everybody to roll me a fortitude save. Oh, why does this have a hit and a sit? Oh,
it's evil.
no, okay.
You got to hit. You didn't hit.
Yeah,
we don't
so-
have to make the fortitude.
So yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, it's on it to hit, so you're all fine. But that's his turn
okay.
because he can. Yeah, that's his turn because thanks to something Jingles did, he actually was slowed. He only has the 2 actions.
Yes.
Alright. Is Sid's aura up?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Shigar's charging down here. And someone's getting coned.
Okay. Roll it.
And that's how many D6? 66?
Yes. Ignore that. That's the name of the elf Jingles was talking about.
Okay. 66.
20. He still needs to make the save, though. And come on. How can he do so well on a reflex save? If I can find it. And he actually succeeds. Surprisingly enough, the swarm. You see the swarm move around as a hole opens up where you blast your burst of fire through him. You hear a sickening chuckle. Nice try. Baladar.
1 second. Because I have to check something real quick.
It's been
Okay. Wait. I just had that up. Yeah, I gotta roll d4 real quick. Alright, I'm not
God
getting
damn!
No, not good.
That's the target time before they can do the breath again.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the D4s love you today, apparently. God damn.
All the fours.
That's fine. I can still strike.
Yep.
Man.
That's spell strike.
No, that's what Shigara.
Oh, okay. Yep, swing away.
Nah, I'm hero pointing that.
That misses. Oh, okay.
Nope.
Good.
I'm hero pointing that. That's better.
That's a hit. Not a crit, but it hits. It's as you chop into it. Your axe does dig in deep, but you notice something as you pull back. It doesn't hit as strong as you think.
Oh damn.
Nice. Try. Oh,
All right.
did that
How
wrong.
many actions is my breath weapon?
It's two.
All right, it's 2. All right. Shigara's done. Valadar is coming up the side.
All right, flanking. So his AC is lowered.
Yeah, and Valadar is going to spell strike.
All right. See your crazy sword hit.
Do I have 1 hero point for each character or 1 hero point per player?
I'm allowing 1 hero point per character.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That's actually a crit. So you get the 31 damage, minus his resistance to physical attacks.
Plus the 3 fire.
Yep, plus the 3 fire. A caster spell, because that's not going to be subtracted from the resistance.
Yeah. Hold on.
31.
Hybrid studies. To make sure I remember this correctly. Not yet. Not yet. I'm going to use... How much is that? I'll use Sudden Bolt.
You're going to use Sudden Bolt as the damage. Alright.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, Valadar.
What was that? 6?
Ah!
Oh! Oh!
Not a crit, but that's still pretty disgusting damage.
Doesn't it crit because the first one crit? Because it goes off my
No.
strike?
You're right. I did say, yeah, never mind. Hey, everybody! Dark churches continue to kill. But here's the horrifying thing. As, it's gonna be a need a dex save.
I'm gonna need, me and Shigara and Jingles.
And Jingle, yep, because you guys are all within range of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick picture of me dealing
25.
this incredible amount of damage.
Yeah. That's over 100.
God, I fear for the things later on in this dungeon.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Valadar.
Dex save, reflex save.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 25 for me.
19 for Val.
I also need Shigar. Wow. So Shigar and Valadar fail this, but it's not going to matter. It's just flat damage. As his form explodes, the swarm of worms and leeches launching off of him as you take as Jingles avoids this, but you both take 8 points of piercing damage as they cut and spear their way through you. The disgusting part is that pile of worms is still there, writhing and twitching.
Ah.
Kill it! Yeah,
I'll say combat is over, so do what you want. But yet again, it's just there.
Yeah, I got fire. I'm burning the rest.
Don't destroy it.
Wait, careful with fire! Aren't there? I look over to the kegs in the room. Wait. Hold off on the fire.
Don't
I was about to
destroy it.
I look at
Holding
Sid,
a
you
flame
crazy
in my hand,
motherfucker.
you're gonna I am holding the
Sid.
flame in my hand. You are gonna have to explain to me why I'm not burning the rest of this.
He's the only one who knows to release Bellacora from the tower.
Did I get a sense that he knew how to release it?
No.
Right,
he
'cause he
did
just...
not.
Yeah,
He
he
gave
just
her the
knew
wisdom
the...
to do it. He does not how to undo it.
Yeah, I'm gonna mention that. Yeah, no, this guy, all he knew was the ritual. He just kind of like probably found the book and was really lucky. He didn't really seem like the guy who knows more than what he gave her.
I'll leave it to you guys to what you want to do, but the pile of leeches is just wriggling there.
Valadar, you can burn them, but first, Shigar, Antris, can you please get the barrels of explosive out of the room?
Sid's getting his explosives. You keep your fucking hands off him, you bunch of money-grubbing heathens.
I do not want to hear money grubbing out of Sid.
Okay, and then yeah, while y'all do that, I'm gonna pop
I'm gonna be burning this pile.
Sounds good. While you do that, I'm gonna pop a first level 3-action heal, so everybody gain 8 HP.
So yeah, you just literally undid the damage you did, so that's not gonna
Yep.
So, Valdar, very good for you, because I'm gonna spoil it. If you guys didn't destroy the pile of worms, or that I'm allowing you to do this way, it does say that the GM has discretion on this. He could come back. He's not dead until you destroy all of the worms, which again is the horror of the swarm that walks in Pathfinder.
Right.
Unless you destroy all of the worms, or whatever they're made out of, they will come back. But since you said you're going to take your time to do this, it takes a lot of your use of spell slots and the like, but you do inevitably get rid of all of them.
Oh, don't worry. My flame is cantrip, so I'm just putting it.
Yeah, you have ignition. So yeah, it's just wasting time. For anybody who wants to loot the room, however...
Yeah,
there's no
take a look.
This is going to be the one time I get to say this. This is the one time you guys can sneak away scrolls from Valadar. As there are three of them in this room.
Are y'all gonna do that to Valadar?
Wait, are we rolling
know
perception
what
or?
Valadar's talking about. Valadar's busy burning something and needs to mind his own fucking business.
Shigar is right there.
Shigar,
First off,
I'll give you money to keep your...
DM. Let's let
Okay,
the
you're
DM
talking about this out loud.
Let the DM talk. Come on, guys.
First off, there's no need for rolls. The scrolls are out in the open. It's just that Valadar's distracted burning a pile of worms.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here are the scrolls. By the way, you get it out of the way. Here are the scrolls. There's a scroll of Comprehend Language, a scroll of Paralyze, and a scroll of Worms Repath. There's also a Lantern of Empty Light. Swarms Repath. This is an extremely rare scroll, rare spell from the early half of the system.
Worm path?
Worm Repath.
So you, well, I would want my hands on these scrolls. I imagine you, Sid, as well, would want your hand on these scrolls. You want to roll off or something?
Sid does not want the scrolls. Sid wants the lantern. However, Sid is going to turn and say, "Hey, Valadar!"
Now!
Val turns. Scrolls. Oh,
You done yet?
Sid.
Are you
I'm gonna...
done?
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to like, yeah, I'm gonna try to like put the scrolls in like my inner leather vest pocket.
Move faster,
just kinda-
Jingles. Valadar, tell me, how much longer do you think you have to go?
Can I roll to see if they're trying to pull a fast one on me at this point? Because
Roll a
they're all
perception.
talking about this out loud.
Roll a perception.
Do you need me to roll like a sleight of hand or something?
Yeah. Whoever's hiding the scrolls, roll a sleight of hand. This will
Thievery.
do roll up between you. Oh dear
Jingles
God!
Jingles has the stickiest of fingers.
Jingles, is
Not when I say that.
is Valadar insinuating that we would ever rob him? Deny
No,
I just
Valar's
like-
not saying that out loud. I was asking, does Valar hear all this because you're talking about this out loud?
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. No.
No, you don't. Again, that's also we're also assuming they're whispering because Sid just has a very loud voice normally. But
Yeah.
to show off the lantern,
Yes,
I fear this.
yes, and it's in my hands. Non-intrinsically
Interesting.
evil item. Interesting.
I'm gonna go back outside real quick and go up to some of the rooms.
All the rooms have been checked and they're empty.
I'm gonna go to this one and put like, wait, this one is the one. I'm trying. Jingles is gonna try to remember. No, Shigara, check this room. Right.
But
I'm gonna go back
that's where
over
we
here, and I'm gonna put the scrolls in like this corner, just kind of like tucked away, and then come back.
by the way, for people who want to know what the scroll of One for Past does,
Yeah, I
Let's
gotta pull it
go
up. Oh my god.
fucking horrifying.
Yeah. This is nightmare fuel.
Sid likes his new lantern, but Sid is more interested in cooking for everyone before a long rest.
Oh, Sid, while you cook, Baladar.
I'm just gonna
Baladar.
put the lantern. Valadar's reading the lantern and like, oh no.
Sid likes his new toy.
See your bag.
Thank
Huh?
you. Sid already knows exactly how to use it.
I think Baladar had a stroke.
No, I'm here. I'm just trying to read.
Okay, gotcha.
He's
He's having a seizure over the lantern.
Yeah.
No, not really.
So the first person Sid will use the lantern on is the bagman. Then on Ren.
and then Antris beats Sid to death.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
It's an interesting item.
There's nothing in the bathtub over here.
Actually, as you check that, there is a secret door. I just need to find the right room it is.
Oh shit.
It's because there is a door hidden by the tub. Shigara can easily see it. And actually, after that, you guys would have completed the entire floor.
Isn't there more stuff over here?
Yeah, there's a secret door here.
Okay, you're done reading, Dark?
Yeah, I'm done reading. I meant,
Okay.
isn't there more stuff
Maladar.
over here?
No, actually, Atros checked that out.
Valadar.
Yes.
Hey, Valadar.
Yes.
I was looking at this other room before, and like a ghost popped out, and it was like really distracting. And then we went to go and do this. I need your elven eyes to check this junk room.
This one?
This one right here.
This is the room Entrance went into?
No, this one, where the ping is going.
I'm not seeing the thing.
This big circular room past the bathtub?
No. It's outside the room with the tables.
The junk room. The junk room. The guy where you guys fought the ghost.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I complete the map. Like, Antris went into this room?
No. Antros went all the way over here. You guys haven't been in that room yet. I said after you explore that room, that's where you guys would have completed the floor. So that's the last thing that needs to get explored.
Oh. Wait, then why are we going that way?
We're not.
Well, Jingles is pulling me that way.
Yep.
Alright, Shigar walks into that room. Valadar is going to find whatever Jingles needs. Hello?
Hey, Valadar. Look, there's so much junk in this room. They got like a little trap door over here. It goes like a big fall in case we're likely to go downstairs. Feel like it'll hurt a little bit, but we got an option. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to look at this room, so if you want to shift through the junk with me, I'll take this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. You search this corner.
Hey. Oh, okay.
Jiggles just looks through the trunk, but mostly just kind of side-eyeing you.
Valadar looks through this one corner.
You find the scrolls he lazily hid. I'm not even going to ask you to roll.
Oh, hey! Hey, Jiggles!
What?
Jiggles!
What?
Yeah, look what I found.
Oh my god! Valadar! You have such good perception. You should hold on to those.
I mean, well, first I gotta see what they are.
So, I'm so impressed by you, Valadar.
Hey, thank you.
To repeat, it's a scroll of paralyze, orb, reprise, and comprehend language.
So it just comes up next to Jingles.
Do you think he bought it?
Yeah, hook, line, and singer.
Good. Now, keep Pavloviaing him, and then he'll think that every time we give him something, it's so that he works for us.
I just think the more confident each party member is, the better we'll do, you know?
Of course.
Anyway.
Make use of the mortals, yes.
Quickly jump to what Shikara is. I have nothing to say, Tar. This is the party. I can't do anything.
You will not control us!
Alrighty. Well, let's go find Shigara. Can't let them be alone too long.
Gonna let him finish typing to me first.
Okay.
As Dark loses his shit about the kobolds bullshit.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I know.
Anyway.
Anyway.
To jump to Shigara, and we're going to say she has a little bit of time with this. She enters into aspect one more forward. One more in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
The walls of the circular chamber are smooth and gray. Flickering, nauseating ribbon of blue light churns in the center of the room, where light touches the ceiling. The stone bubbles as if it were infected flesh below the light blaze. A screaming, thrashing dwarf bound onto a metal table, his body covered in blisters. Blisters stands in the room.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
you found Frederick.
Oh my god.
Alright. Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, boy! Oh, hold on. Black Fire the ear. Anything creature ending its turn. Okay, that's not gonna matter. But yeah, there is a dwarf struggling against the dwarf.
Do I know this dwarf?
You have not met this dwarf, but he looks to be in massive amounts of pain. Actually, wait a minute. You might know this dwarf. Roll me. Give me a society check, and I will give you information depending on your roll. And only Shigara can do this.
Society's not my best stat.
That's high enough. You act. Yeah. The check is only possible by you, so it's not that high. Hi, this is Lesson of Venkervale. He was one of the bartenders in town, but he mysteriously went missing a few years ago. About a year ago, actually. And in the state he's looking in, it's not good.
Holy shit! Shigar rushes over to him.
As you do, however, you realize something initially appears before you as a will-o-wisp takes form. And moves to attack. It looks like it's been feeding on him.
Oh, that will. Shigar is the wrong person to fight.
Yeah, we'll see about that. As
Enter my rage.
Yep. Just getting the initiatives from the two of you. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going first.
Yeah.
You got a 26, it got a 17. Gara's kill count will continue to climb.
Shigar rush it. Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, no, this is actually a really great fight for Shigara, being something I just realized about this thing.
Yeah, Shigar is going swiping with her great axe.
Wait, this isn't going to be a long fight. But actually, it might be. I just saw its AC. I'm going to give one round between the two before everybody can join in. And because I imagine Shigara left the door open. But that misses.
I could hero point this.
Can you even hit it? Yeah, you could probably hit it. You rolled low.
I will try to hero point this.
Alright.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ, I'm giving you the crit because you can't get it normally. As you cut deep into the spirit, it lets out a growl of pain. Pain as energy builds around it. And as you do a hefty. You do 30 damage to it. Thank you, Rage, for being disgusting.
Mhm.
Alright, you've got one more action. You have, two actually. Move, attack. You have one more. And your breath would have recharged.
Yeah. Huh. I actually have. Huh. No, I don't have to worry about that right now. Shigar's is gonna try and swing again.
Alright, swing.
25?
That's surprisingly enough hits for a. That's surprisingly enough hits for a pretty modest. Not modest. It's 14 damage. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I will prepare, I guess.
You'll get ready for these electrified hands as it tries to shock you. I rolled a 26.
26. That does hit.
You take nine electricity damage. And it shocks you. And does it do?
Aren't I partially resistant to that?
You are, because of what you have resistance up to half your level rounded up.
Oh, so minus 10. Well, sorry. Minus 3.
Yes.
So I took how much?
6. You took 6 damage.
Alright, cool.
Goes again. It actually rolled the same thing, so you take 10, so yeah, no, you took 7 this time. Wow. Alright, it's deciding that it doesn't need this shit, as it's gonna make your life a living hell by going invisible. That's it.
So I lost how many points altogether?
You lost 13 points of
Huh?
damage. 13 points. You've taken 13 points of damage so far.
Okay. That last one, you minus the 3 as well?
Yep.
Okay.
You always get rid of.
Yeah. Well, good thing I used my last action to just prepare.
Eh. I will let you do something because it. I will let you attack of opportunity because it did perform an action that would trigger it.
Okay.
Reactive strike. I mean, that's my side.
Does that go with multiple?
No, it does not. It's counted as something else. It's counted as a reaction. So swing.
Cool. Swing free. 26.
You hit and kill. Kill. There's more of a threat if there's more creatures.
Yeah, it tried to run, and Shigar just pulls her hands out. Where the fuck are you going? Slice.
Yeah. You guys actually walk. Those who went to go check on Shigar walk in to see cutting the spirit in half, as there is a dwarf chained to a table at the moment.
Wow. You okay? You need any healing? You got cursed? You got any effects on you? You bleeding? You got acid on you?
Shigar just pat your head. I was like, oh no, I'm good. But who needs healing is what's his name?
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Last one on Vemkervale. I'm gonna copy it into chat because I also have art.
Dwarf buddy number 1. He's desperate.
Last. Right. Last of Vancouver. Oh damn! Yeah, he looks fucked up.
He looks fucked up.
Yeah. Here's the horrifying part. Anybody that goes try to touch him while he's being bathed in this blue light.
Holy light! No, I'm just playing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need a reflex save real quick. Actually, I'm gonna need that from Jingles after guard if Jingles is gonna try to free him.
Yeah. Hey, 27.
Nice.
Reflex, right?
Yep.
29.
As you both succeed. As you pull back, feeling the void energy being barraged onto this poor man. Say hello to one of the things powering the Gauntlight.
Oh!
Shigar turns to Val. Magic fix, please?
Hold on.
Val's like,
Val, look for magic. I'm going to start read-oring while you do something similar, I'm
The
imagining.
shaft of... I'm going to tell you both this now. Now, you're not going to need that. The shaft of light you guys are seeing is part, again, of the firing mechanism of the Gauntlight. It is giving off a massive wave of necrotic, void now, not necrotic, because naming, energy beaming down, and part of it is tied to this poor motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to tell you this now. You guys can free him. If you have anything that can deal with lock picking, I'm going to need 3. I'm going to need 3 thievery checks.
Okay. I'm pretty good at this. Do you want some help, Valadar? How good are you at this? And out of character, I'll say I have a +10.
You have a +10 to thievery?
Yeah.
I have a +5.
He's expert at it. It's no system.
Yeah, well, real quick though.
Uh-huh.
Do I need to pick these locks or Shigar break the fuck out of this?
You can't.
Dang.
You might risk hurting him.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah. Whew. Okay. Fuck. Alright. So then, Valadar, do you want to help me, keep a second pair of eyes on this while I work it?
Yeah, I'm going to assist. Is there
All right.
anything I got
Thank
that can
you.
help?
And I'm going to guidance myself. I think technically I can choose which one for the next.
Yes,
it's for the next one. Okay, never. Yeah, it's just for the one of the 3 checks. The first one.
Valadar, if you're going to assist, roll me your thievery first. I have the DC for the locks here.
Okay.
Oh, Val, I need you to do this for me, buddy. Okay, that's not terrible.
Alright, I'm keeping something in mind. Jingles, you owe me thievery.
Okay.
You can get the bonus for guidance for this.
Okay.
Here's the...
One second. Okay, there we go. I reconnected. I wanted to do one last thing before we start working on this.
Got it ahead.
Valadar, come here. Come close.
Yeah.
Rousing splash! Alright.
I get why you did that.
Yep. Valadar gains 6 temp HP, I'll gain 7.
Alright.
Alright, let's get to work. So I'm gonna get on in there. Alright, so first check. I'm gonna
I altered the because of Valadar's roll.
Nice. Alright, and so this is with a +1 from guidance. First one is a 24.
As you begin to dig into the lock, you hear you start to feel that you're doing very good. Good. I need 2 more.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, didn't you pick up the thievery tools?
Sid has those. Sid and Antris have those, and Antris didn't give them to Jingles.
Mm-hmm. How is this?
Nothing normal stuff.
Good thing I haven't clipped my nails recently.
Yeah, we definitely need to give those to you, Jingles.
Alright. Second roll, no +1. 23! Oh shit, Jesus.
Yeah, you're doing very well. You're doing very well. Oh,
Little
I
bead
need
of sweat
one more.
down the side of my face. All right, I got this. I got this.
Again, by the way, Valor and Sugar can do things to. I was about to say can do things to try to help out.
Shagar's right there.
So again, you guys can apply aid. It's just rolling the same skill check.
Alright,
Right.
Shagar first, I guess.
Now, for this last part, do you think I should go right or left,
19.
Cigar?
19. Val.
Want to Valor's for assistance?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
You know what? Val already helped enough. Shagar.
Okay, Shigara,
Alright.
should I rotate it right or left?
Rotate it just a little bit left and then push in just a little bit. I think I can
Shigara's
get
help.
this.
You
There you go.
hear a click as the table, the latches on the table that have been holding down this dwarf release him. He instantly falls off and starts coughing up blood as he feels weak.
I will give him a healing potion because Shagar is stocked up on him.
Well, hold on. I see you pull that out. We only have so many of those. I got plenty of spells left, baby.
It's fine. I just need a minute. Oh my
Yes,
God.
yes. And the second level heal at 3 actions, so heal 16. And anybody who might have lost some HP randomly in the interim.
Yeah, by the way, I'm still gonna need I'm gonna need one last thing.
Okay.
And this is just because I forgot to ask it again. I'm gonna need another reflex saving throw from you guys. All
Alright.
3 of you, being you all were helping. Okay.
Right. Okay. 20 for me.
Shagar is 14. She can probably take it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You're gonna be very, very angry by. Oh boy, you both take this full of this. Jingles avoided it, but you guys take 5d6 negative damage, or void damage as it would be called.
Oof.
Okay.
As you both take 16 points of damage, the life force of you drained. Here's the thing. You guys have done something extremely good. With this, you have, for the time being, disabled the tower. It will not be able to be fired again unless another poor unfortunate soul is dragged into here.
Oh yeah.
However,
Okay.
you have not stopped Belcora or any of her actual minions.
Right.
As you guys take your damage.
So did this happen before or after I healed the guy?
I'll say it happened after, so your healing will go off first. But Lasta says, "Thank you both. Shigar, you're a beautiful sight to see."
Lazda, aren't you? Jesus Christ, man, what happened?
That's fucking bastards.
How'd they take you?
I shut down the shop. My mom had got home, and last thing I remember, that fucking worm had me. I had covered, and everything went dark. They've been doing all sorts of shit to me. But my mom, how is she? And to Shigara, you know she has been worried sick and has been one of the few people who thinks he's still alive.
We didn't know what happened to you. Your mom's still here. Your mom, she didn't give up hope on you. Even when we did.
He gives a smile. I know she wouldn't. Thank you. I wish he tries to feel around his pocket. All he's wearing is this beaten up tunic. It's just, I wish I had something to give you for saving me.
You're alive. That's what you gave me.
No, I'm gonna. I think I can move.
Val walks over. Maybe it's time for us to portal to town. if only just to rest for a little bit.
Okay. Hold on though.
Alright.
Before we do that, I have something I want to do. Start getting ready, but Jingles is going to stick crisscross applesauce in front of it and go through that before I say what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a message to Sid and Antris that we need to pack up. We have a hurt civilian and we're heading back to town. Did Aaron have to leave for a sec?
Aaron?
I feel like I haven't heard them in a minute.
I'm here. I'm just listening.
That's actually really well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I send the message to you to Sid and Antris that we need to pack it in so we can we save the civilian.
Where the hell are y'all?
We're in the room
Secret tunnel.
in a secret tunnel that was next to the bathtub in the lock's room.
Yeah.
What?
You guys will see it if you go into the room.
I just got done setting the table for dinner, and you guys are busy going down the tunnel.
Yes, well, secrets had to be uncovered. You know, Valadar.
You know what? I'm done with this shit. Fuck all of it. Y'all come get your food, or I'm not keeping watch.
Thank you, Sid.
Thank you,
Give me a
Sid.
minute. All right, just give me a minute in front of this thing, somewhat and stay, just in case something happens to me. I don't know.
What the hell?
What are you doing?
What is
Yeah, you
wrong
guys-
with people?
Yeah. Antris, you see the fucked up, scarred dwarf holding the wounds. You also see the light that initially has been leading up through the tower as it actually starts to fade.
Life says.
Yeah, this would have. He's alive. He's not undead. To spoil this, they needed a living victim for this to work, and I mean living.
Yeah.
He is just massively damaged at the moment. RP wise, no need to spend spells or anything.
We're gonna call for Lynn to come help this tortured soul release his mortal shell, right?
What? I'm still alive. And I didn't choose to do this. Why in the name of Serenray would I choose to do this?
Well, after meeting most of the, what would you say, people, creatures, and things we've met in here, claiming that you're sane probably isn't a good look at this point, so you're gonna have to try a little harder to convince, well...
I'm going
Shagara
to...
gets in between you two and just looks at you like, you're not hurting one of my people.
Didn't say anything about hurting, but he better just start explaining himself a lot better.
I was kidnapped from my shop in town. That one motherfucker. He poked around inside me in my body. That something else was there helping him. Something that hurt my eyes to look at. They tortured me. Had their fun with me, saying I'd help the great plan. Next thing I know, I'm strapped to that table, gestures to the one with the pool of blood next to him. Why are you on religion?
Does Andrews have any idea what the fuck they've actually done to him?
I'm going to say it. That's not a religion check.
Oh.
Check.
Mhm.
That's going to be a medicine. And I'm going to tell you this now. Your lie to me is telling you this guy's telling the truth.
I know. I figure he's not lying, but there's my medicine.
Yeah,
Nice.
they've been basically working a way to make the pain amplified. They've basically been making it so that even a dwarf like him, who can usually take a fucking beating, is gonna feel every second of the torture he's been going through. They've been preparing his body to extract the most exquisite pain out of.
Mhm.
In other words, he's been their torture plaything for the last year.
Well, Shigara, it's up to you what you want to do, but I'm gonna poke the dwarf. Does this hurt?
Yes, but it's because I can better, of course. He says try to sound tough.
Yeah. After what they've done to him, I don't think a normal life is anything he's gonna be experiencing again.
Yeah, all the more reason to get him back to, like, Otari, his family, everyone.
By all means. Like I said, do what you want here.
Shigara looks to Val, and Valor just raises his hands like, "Hey, the teleporter's ready."
Okay, so yeah, you can easily send him out and send him to the first floor. It's not that hard. You'll actually find that there are a number of priests actually walking around the first floor. Priests and clerics walking around, kind of trying to bless out the evil. As you'll also notice, the Gauntlight has turned off. For now. Yeah, so Shigara will leave to escort him out as the upper floors are being, as you will also see that the upper floors and everything are being observed by the clerics of the church under Antris's request.
Right.
Don't worry.
Y'all want to do a quick montage of arrests, grab for supplies, and be right back here?
I was actually going to say we're going to, after everybody joins Sid for dinner and a long rest, we are stopping for the night, as we have reached our time limit.
Dang. I was hoping to go like 20 more minutes.
Would I be able to do what I was gonna do, crisscross applesauce, before you stop, or you want to do it next?
What were you trying to do? I was wondering that. Why don't you tell me what happens?
Okay, so I'm just gonna do a couple things.
In my
first thing, I was gonna attempt just a spirit lore check to see if that gave me anything on this device. And if not, I was gonna roll it.
I see where you're going with this because you're trying to gather more information. We will tackle that next time.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and if that didn't work, I was gonna cast my other focus spell, Access Lore. Yeah,
actually, your focus slot should recharge at this point. But yeah. So the party has initially again succeeded in clearing out another floor of the dungeon, dealing with plenty of the monsters, ghosts, and creeps lurking about, and saving an innocent civilian, much to one Antris's strange murder boner that suddenly came into existence. The party sits down for a meal prepared by Sid's rations, and possibly prepare to dive deeper, or return to town to restock. Next time on the Gauntlight Chronicles, I've been Gravity Chuck, and I was joined by Dark.
Good night, everyone.
Kartosh.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Tune in next week for Cyberpunk.
And the owner and person who has gotten us all together, Aaron.
Aaron's not here. It's just Sid. Now your fucking dinner, you bunch of fucking heathens. What the fuck did I slave over this stove for?
Where'd you get olives?
Don't ask questions about my food stores.
When did you have time to make beef mignon?
Mind your own business and eat it.
Ooh.
Ooh, garlic bread.
Thanks for coming,
and
everybody. Let's get that XP number before we end then.
Ooh, not bad at all. Yes.
All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming. This has been another TTRPG with Gold Hall Gaming. We'll see you all on the next one. Say goodnight, guys. Oh, wait. Try that again.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.